Okay, hear me out real quick. Before you start flaming me, I'm just gonna let you all know what I'm about to say in this review is clearly on my own opinion. So if you have an opinion that differs from mine, please let me know in the comments below, and I will gladly listen to it. But pretty much what I'm about to say, I'm sorry if I upset your feelings. This chapter was very pointless or just not very awesome at all. It was lacking on almost every department. Now, I'm not even going to go into the actual art style. Bleach has never had the best freaking art style in its manga series since we have white backgrounds, so I'm just going to look past that. Art style is never something I look forward to in Bleach, besides the awesome looking character designs with Renji the past couple chapters back. So anyways, this chapter pretty much focused on Renji and Rukia and introducing the two new villains, or not two new villains, pretty much villains that have stolen Bankai's in the past, and now we're going to be fighting Rukia and Renji in the next couple of chapters. So that's really all that happened in this chapter, really. That is, freaking Renji sleeping in the middle of enemy territory. He wakes up and he's like, oh, I'm fine now, you know, acting all drowsy, and you have Nana, he's like, why is he sleeping in enemy territory? I could have killed him in his sleep if he was really sleeping. So, honestly, I like, that was meant for comedy elements, and I did get a good little smile from that, but that wasn't enough to keep me entertained. And then we shift over to Rukia. Now, that was the actual really good defining point of this chapter. When you have Rukia put on a rape face and looking at her enemy, that is scary. Now, Rukia normally doesn't put like that type of face and serious tone on when she's fighting. So when you see this, shit is about to hit the fan. So, I like the ending of this chapter. I really like the ending, but I had a bad feeling about the way this chapter went, and it's feeling like a standard Bleach fight. For instance, we're going to have a one-sided fight again, and then we're going to see a character get a special superpower up like Masty Masculine, and then we're going to see them get just completely curb stomped by another character. Honestly, this is standard, like, I guess, cliche way of dealing with shonen manga battles, but honestly, I mean, hopefully Rukia gets her time to shine in the next couple chapters. I mean, she's always never had that really good epic moments and to actually have a really good decent fight without always having someone to back her up in the back. So, hopefully this time around she'll actually have a decent fight, and Kubo, don't mess this up. At the very least, you spent all this time building up Renji and you made him have an awesome freaking fight. Well, I'm gonna take that back. Renji was badass, he had awesome moves, but was the fight really awesome? Not really. I didn't like seeing the guy with the mask around. Say I'm Superstar. So, anyways, I need to get that from my mind. I'm still freaking trying to regress that. Now, this new guy, he uses fear. Now, he uses fear to be able to use his attacks. Now, honestly, this is an actual scary power, but at the same time, it is not. Now, as we can see with the ending of this chapter, it didn't completely even affect Rukia. She says, what? Oh, that doesn't affect me at all. And pretty much, like I said, she put a rape face on. So, really, there's not much that can really say that this guy's truly powerful unless he has some form of transformation up his sleeve or another secret power to force Rukia to fear him. So, I really don't know. I mean, if you think about this, imagine Kenpachi. I mean, would he truly be scared of someone that can make him have fear? He'd probably freaking laugh and start cutting him up. That's exactly what Kenpachi would do. And speaking of Kenpachi, where the freaking hell is he? We haven't seen him in like, oh, if I had to probably look back, we probably haven't seen him in over 50 freaking chapters, 50 or 60 chapters. So where the hell is he? Now, I want to look past that. Let's look past Kenpachi, okay? Let's get back to Rukia. That's really all that happened this chapter. Really, there's not much I could really cover about this chapter besides going into long freaking theories about how the hell Rukia is going to win this fight, or how this dude going to overpower Rukia, and Rukia is going to turn around and overpower him. I don't know. But, honestly, this is becoming very obvious and just predictable with these upcoming chapters. I mean, the last chapter was pretty badass. I'll give it that. The last Bleach chapter really got me, and it had a different tone. Hopefully, Kubo can actually keep this type of quality in his series, and will not, you know, defer into what his standard cliches are when he writes his manga. And hopefully he'll try to branch off. Since this is his final arc, he needs to actually have better feels for long-time Bleach fans to be able to truly enjoy this final arc and say how badass it is. I'm not going to say completely just change everything, but I mean, at the very least, give characters that never gotten the actual true, I guess, credit they deserved in the series, or the nice good battles they deserved, actually finally have a chance. And that's what I think actually Kubo's trying to do in this chapter, or in this final arc. I mean, he's redeeming old characters and trying to make them a little bit stronger than they used to be, instead of always being the meat fodder in the background. So, hopefully, Kubo continues on this path and tries to make them a little bit more powerful. And honestly, I'm going to have to give this chapter a 4 out of 10, or even lower than that. It was not a good chapter, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are probably going to say that this chapter is badass. Anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of my manga review of Bleach this week. And remember, I'm not a Bleach hater. I love Bleach, just I didn't like this chapter. Anyways, Chibi out.